Hello, family. Welcome to another episode of Truth is Given. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. Let me just take a moment. Let me just take a moment and thank the people that have subscribed. Guys, I love you guys so much. And if you're new to my channel, remember to press that subscribe button. Remember to press that like button. Remember to press that notification bell. So the next time I post my videos, you're one of the first people to watch it. Now, as you can see by the title, today it's about to go down. Okay, I can't even front. Oh, okay. So stay tuned if you're interested, if you want to know the craziest relationship I've ever been in. Please stay tuned. All right. Before we get started, let me just excuse me for my hair. I was lazy to do my hair, guys. It's a lot of work. Like no. No. So I just put like this duga on, just excuse me. All right. But yes, without wasting any more time, honestly, guys, to be honest with you, I was very nervous about sharing the story because first of all, it involves other people and you don't really know what the limit is, honestly. But I really want to share this because it is a very important part of my life. Okay, I experienced this, I went through it, and I went over it also. Okay, so I'm in high school, right? And I go to my high school, and I'm new there. Okay, so I'm the new girl in grade 10. I went to my new high school like late, like it was fourth term when I got there. So I'm a new girl, all right. And the first time when I got there, I dated some other guy. He was a really awesome guy. And then the next year comes, I'm sharing a class with some other dude. Let's call him Pasek. Yeah? I have no idea why I thought about that name. But let's call him Pasek. So Shapo Paseka is, one of those, he's popular, but he's popular because he's just the type that has his own style, Muskolong. He's just, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a, and he was a stoner too. So Shapo, Paseka, all of a sudden in class, in our register class, he's just like, he's staring all the time. So I'm the type. Okay, I stare back at you. All right. So I'm staring back at him, and then there's a vibe. So I go into my transport after school. Man, I miss those days. I go to transport after school, and then when I get there, this guy is by the window. Baseka is by the window, right? And he's like, "Yo, I dig you." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "But I heard you got a girlfriend, though." And then he says, "Yeah, but we broke up, me and this girl." Okay. So no, it's fine. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do this. Okay, cool. Sharp. So we start dating. Yeah. And then I was in math lit. Okay. Shout out to the math lit people. Let me just take out this tune real quick. Shout out to the math lit people. Yes. So I was in math lit and I'm chilling. So I'm sitting here. There's a girl sitting next to me, and then there's two girls sitting at the back of me. No name shall be mentioned. But the girl sitting next to me was my best friend. So love you, Omulimo. Was my best friend. So she's sitting like right next to me. And then they're talking at the back. And then I hear one of the girls ask the other girl, like, yo, what happened between you and Pasek, all right? And then she's like, me and him aren't together anymore because she's with her now. And she points at me, and I'm like, I'm the reason? This was like, okay, cool, sharp. So time goes by. Okay, me and this guy are dating. But I keep seeing him with this girl, and they're sitting and they're cozy and all of that stuff. Okay. So it gets me like off track. But I'm like, you know what? So I break up with him. I'm like, yo, dude, you're lying to me. It was not true. Blah, 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 blah. So I break up with him. All right, cool, sharp. Then comes a point where he asks me out again, second time. Okay. And he says, no, I promise you, me and this girl, we're done. We're through. Okay. So there comes a part, where I hear like this drama. I'm in the English class, I'll never forget. So I'm in the English class, and then there comes this point where I see this girl crying to my English teacher about something. And my English teacher looks at me because apparently the whole school knew about this love triangle that was going on. Okay. So this English teacher looks at me and she asks me like, what's going on with you three? You know, tell me. I need to know so I can help. And I'm like, I'm just as lost as you are, babes. Like, I don't know. So, and not at school, guys, I was well known, but I was well known Niksasa. Like, I was just well known because I'm given, I guess. I don't really have a reason. I don't know why. So, Shabo, this teacher's asking me questions and I'm like, I don't know. So apparently there's drama going on between this guy and that girl. And I have assumptions, but I don't want to say what it was about. And then so Shapo, the teacher sends me to the office, and then that's where I bump into Pasek. And I bump into him sitting in the office with his, I don't know if it was his mom or dad, I don't remember, but it was one of his parents. And it was awkward. And I knew that the girl was in the office with the principal, with her and her parents. And I'm thinking, what is going on? What is going on? Okay. So Shapo, skip to the next part. After that, I broke up with him again, and then we got back together again. I know, girls, like, ugh. I loved him. I really did, and let me say I thought I loved him. You know, high school love is it's not the same thing. So yeah, I was just crazy in love. I was blind. I didn't know what I wanted back then. So we get back together again. Comes the time of Mr. and Mrs. Mai. So this is the part where it really just it hurt me. Okay. So we were paired up because he also entered. We were paired up coincidentally, like we didn't know. We actually they had like a bowl where they had numbers inside, so you pick out a number and whatever matching number you have with the opposite sex, that's a person you're supposed to be together with, you know, during the competition. So coincidentally, not planned, he and I were together. Okay. So it's awesome, it's great. Then comes the night of the competition, and he's just so supportive. He really is. He's like by my side. He's telling me, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna do it. You're great. You're perfect." And at the time, the girl, she's right in front. Like she's sitting right in front, most staging. I saw her and everything. She's sitting right in front, and she had style for days. So she's sitting there in front. Shabo, it's time for us to go 2 by 2 with our partners, right? Guys. It's taking me back. Okay, so it's time for us to go 2 by 2 with our partners. So we walk together, the music is nice, everybody's cheering, it's amazing. Why am I laughing? So Shabu, so when we're walking, when he's about to leave, because apparently the guy is supposed to leave the girl there, and then we continue modeling by ourselves. This is formal, so I'm wearing like a nice tight blue dress. Yes, girl, dark blue dress. So Shabu, he's supposed to leave me. And as his hand like slip away from mine, because he's doing just like motion, you know, as his hand slips away from mine, he legit said, "I love you" on stage. Like, you know, and everybody saw it. Like, you know, my mom was there also. And my mom knew about him. So he says that, and I'm still like taken aback while I'm walking there modeling. So Shapu, and as they're calling out the winners and stuff, I became the first princess, but later became Miss Suncrest. Story for another day. I became the first princess, and Sharp, he was there just comforting me, and then after that he's like, "You were supposed to be Miss Suncrest. You were supposed to be that person, right?" So I go introduce him to my mom, right? He was not interested. He wasn't. This guy just told me on stage that he loves me, you know? That for me was like, oh my gosh, we're really doing this, you know? Now we're really going to be in a relationship with no interruptions. But then I tried to introduce him to my mom and my brother, and he was not interested. Legit, when my mom was talking to him, he walked away and went to his friends. I was so embarrassed and so hurt. But that's not even the tip of the iceberg. So Shabu, it's weekend now, right? I'm happy, I'm in love, hey, this guy just did like the most. Okay. And then I'm like checking my Facebook, guys, and then I see this girl posting a picture of her and Baseka in bed that weekend. And I'm like, again, again, again. I started crying like like I've never cried before. I started crying, and my brother heard me from outside. He was doing the garden, and he heard me, and he came rushing in. He's like, "Yo, what is up?" So I tell him, I show him the picture. He's like, "I'm gonna go to school and beat this nigga up upright." So I'm like, okay, yeah, shapo, yeah, shapo. And then comes the Monday. I'm over it. I'm way past that. It's in the past. What boyfriend? Who? But like a who? You know? So Shabo, we're in class and I can see him staring at me. He is staring at me, okay? And I'm just saying about that life. So my brother, hey, I know my brother is coming. So after school, I asked for my friend's phone. I'm like, yo, I need to SMS my brother and tell him not to come because he's gonna cause drama over something I'm already over, okay? So luckily he didn't come and I was over that, okay? Hey, guys, that's not it though. We got back together. We got back together, and I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm embarrassed enough. Okay, leave me alone. Shut up. So Shabu, we get back together, and then this girl goes to hospital. I don't know why. I don't know why. Um, and even if I did, I can't share her personal story. So she went to hospital, and then apparently came a point where this guy put my picture and his picture on that day. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. He put it on his profile picture, his BBM profile picture, and she saw it, and apparently she got worse, and she had to go to another hospital, which was in Joburg, and only to find out this guy was traveling all the time going to see this girl. And I was hurt. I was sincerely hurt. But this hurt was more or less like, you should have known. Like, who do you think you are thinking it will change? You know what I mean? So yeah, I finally broke up with him for the last time. And we did, now and then talk because I have no beef with any of my exes. All my exes, I don't mind talking to. You're my ex, I learned something from you, we move on. Okay. So even now, like all of us, this love triangle that happened, we're all grown up now. We're way past that. That's high school drama. But this relationship, legit showed me what I'm willing to go through for a guy I think I love. You know what I mean? Because I love hard, okay? And for my oh, my baby's crying, guys. Let me wrap this up. So for advice to people who are like that, be careful, okay? Because some people can smell that of people. They can smell good, yo, this girl warata, and therefore take advantage of you. So just maybe hold back a little bit of your soulful, your spiritual love on someone, and wait until you can see that they're willing to do everything for you. Because I learned the hard way that not every guy you love will love you back the way you deserve to be loved. And we deserve to be loved the right way, don't we, ladies? Yes. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're still here, if you're still watching, remember to press the subscribe button. Remember to press the like button if you liked it. And remember, to love each other. Okay. Remember to be kind to one another. Also, babes, remember to love yourself. It is very important. Remember to make sure that there's peace in the world. Love you.